Hey, I'm Grumps. I'm not so Grump, and we're the GameGrumps.
Welcome back to GameGrumps.
Welcome back to GameGrumps. Boy, it's hard to do an Alan Rickman from the Harry Potter movies when I've never seen the Harry Potter movies.
All you have to say is Potter.
Potter.
That's all you have to do.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Was I close?
That Potter boy. There you go.
He's got a majestically deep voice.
He's like, Wingardium Leviosa. That's all he does. Just Dumbledore.
I gotta see those movies.
They're fun.
What if,
The best one is the third one. IMHO.
there's 7, right?
Yes. Wait. Yes? Wait, no, there's 8 movies, there's 7 books.
Damn.
Because the second movie is split into 2 parts.
That's crazy. Well,
Oh, good God.
I do have to say, yay, garbage bomb throwing.
I don't think this is... I already did this.
I do have to say that if you watch the extended version of the Lord of the Rings movies,
Yeah.
and I watched all the Harry Potter movies, they'd come out to about the same amount of time. So maybe that's what we should do. Just go into separate rooms, shake hands beforehand, and then just emerge 12 hours later, more knowledgeable about culture as a whole.
That's a great idea, Dan. Also, let's never be friends.
When the fuck have you and I had 12 free hours in the last, like, 5 years?
That is true.
Ugh.
I mean, we did make time for Game of Thrones.
Yes, we did. But again, only an hour a night.
Spin to hit the power or something. That's true.
Nah.
Come here. I don't know. If we get like a week... Oh, there's no weekends free.
I know.
God. Fuck.
Don't you remember, like, when we were setting up our schedules and Susie was like, fuck September! I was like, yes. I'm right there with you.
she was like, let's not schedule anything more for September, and then we all looked at our planners and we're like,
We can't
I don't
possibly.
think it's even a thing that can happen.
It's crazy, man.
So
I love it, though. I love staying busy. Cool.
I'm of two
We're in
minds.
agreement, then.
I agree, but also I do like the way my creativity works is I'm very spontaneous.
Right.
So if I don't sort of have that time to just kind of dick around,
Right.
then good stuff isn't gonna come out as much.
Yeah. It's true.
So, like yesterday, I was just like, I was in the office and Ross and Barry were recording some episodes, so I had like a free like 2 hours. So I was like, oh man, and so I drew some stuff. And then that was that.
Sounds lovely.
Yeah, it was great.
I want to draw.
Yeah, I can teach you.
No, you can't.
Why?
No one can.
Why?
It's forever. I'm just the worst.
Dude, drawing is so easy.
Yeah, when you can draw.
But you can learn to draw.
This is the reverse conversation that we've had about singing 1,000 times.
Well, I'm learning to sing though,
Right.
and I'm getting better at it.
Oh yeah.
Why don't you get better at drawing?
Well, because that wouldn't prove my point.
What point do you want to prove? That you won't draw when you want to?
Yeah.
The hell's wrong with you?
Yeah. Well,
Look, once I finish reading Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain,
Uh-huh.
I'll probably be able to teach you some cool stuff.
Really?
Yeah.
Like being able to hit the same cannonball 5 times in a row?
Stop!
That is amazing to watch.
Annoying. Alright, I can teach you to draw, dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
God fucking damn it!
So fucking ridiculous.
No,
It's just like an endless wall of... Oh, there we go. There we go.
I think anybody can draw.
Yeah, you do.
And it's true.
Could you not draw at all, like when you started?
Of course. Do you think I came out the pussy drawing fucking Mozart?
I do. I do think that thing you said.
You gotta, I only can draw because I was drawing, like, the moment I picked up a pencil.
Oh boy.
It's just practice. It's a skill. It's not a talent.
I do. You know what? I do have to say, I watched some of your early like.
Yeah, they're bad.
Metal Gear Awesome shit. It's terrible. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well,
but you've come a long, long way. You really have.
For sure. To be fair,
that was intentionally goofy.
Yeah, I mean, it really doesn't matter because you know I'm only as good as I am right now. But yeah, that was intentionally bad.
Right.
Like I used the word goofy. You can just say it looked horrible.
No, I mean it looked adorably goofy.
Sure.
In a horrible way.
So when I released Metal Gear Awesome, Tom Fulp, the creator of Newgrounds, who's a really good guy and is possibly to blame for my entire career.
Right. To blame.
Yeah. Responsible.
You fucking
for
did this, Tom Fulp.
Entire
Thank
career.
you.
I released Metal Gear Awesome, and then he featured it on Attack of the Show.
I didn't know he had anything to do with that.
He and Kevin Pereira, I guess, were like pretty good friends.
Oh, that's awesome.
Or something like that. I don't really remember, but he was on Attack of the Show, and he would show up as a guest every so often to like promote Newgrounds videos, and he promoted Metal Gear Awesome. And I was like, whoa! And then in the video, he's like, this is a really funny video, and it proves that you don't really need good visuals to tell good jokes. and then he sent me an email, and he was like, I'm so sorry. That was really mean.
That's awesome.
And I was like, no, dude, it was amazing.
Here's an example of something that's terrible and good. What does Kevin Pereira do now?
I think he's a host of stuff.
Cool.
Like, you know, he's one of those guys, like, he hosts. That's
right.
his thing. So.
Am I remembering this right? Did he take a shot at Olivia Munn after Attack of the Show ended?
I don't know.
I can't remember either.
No idea.
But I just remember being like, oh, damn. Oh, Dizip.
I'm kind of curious now.
Yeah. I was sorry to hear that was the case because I liked them both and I didn't want to have to take sides.
Oh, yeah.
So I didn't.
It was a great show, Attack of the Show.
It was good.
It was fun.
Weirdly ahead of its time, don't you think?
Yeah, well, yeah, totally. Because it had that sort of, like, underground do-it-yourself kind of feel to it.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously there was a crew and everything, but it was a very, like, low-budget crew, and they were very, like, you know, tongue-in-cheek about having, like, a camera crew and stuff.
Yes, yes.
Like, whenever they would say something funny, they would just, like, include the laughter of their crew. It's, like, very unprofessional.
Yeah, like a talk soup kind of.
Yeah, but it gave it its own charm.
I'm looking up Kevin Pereira talks shit on Olivia Munn.
What if it's something he, like, truly regrets and is like, oh, please don't.
That's the problem with the internet, baby.
Yeah.
That shit lives
records
forever.
Everything. Boy, it was a really smart idea for us to expose 20 minutes of ourselves every day, unfiltered.
Oh yeah, this will haunt us forever.
I can't wait until something, when I'm 35 or 40, and then people are like, oh, you remember that thing that you said when you were 26?
Oh,
that
sure.
is recorded in infamy forever and is one of the most popular episodes of GameGrumps. Do you remember that? People still make fun of me because of that tweet that I made.
Which one was that?
In like 2001, I was like, if I ever make a Let's Play, kill me.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. So,
people still reply to it and they're like, idiot, hypocrite! And it's like, I've publicly acknowledged that tweet like 1,000,000 times.
Yeah, yeah. So, what made you change your mind, to become a hypocrite?
Well, Dan, I've always been a hypocrite.
Right.
It's just, I don't know. I just thought it would be fun.
And honestly, I think you've stayed completely true because you do a Let's Play, and after almost every Game Grumps session, you're like, fucking kill me.
Wow, I never thought of it that way.
Yeah, you've totally stayed true to your word.
Never in my life have I said that more than starting to do Game
yes.
Grumps. Oh, that's really funny. Wow.
Yeah, that really makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
I'm so glad you told that story on stage.
Oh, the one at PAX?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we've told it on the show.
Yeah, big shout out love to the people who came to our PAX panel. That was wild.
That was a great panel.
Although it's a funny thing too, because I guess PAX, like it was, I don't want to say sold out, but like it was a packed panel, like they weren't letting any more people in. But I guess like part of their rules are like they leave like the 10 front rows open for like PAX people, you know, and industry folks, which is a very smart move, like they should do that. But they don't fill that space in if like industry people don't show. So like it's the weirdest thing, like on the videos Ross put up on Instagram, like we're walking out on stage and you hear like these these screams and cheers, and then like he looks out into the audience and there's like just chairs. So it just looks like we fucking like we sweetened the fucking like background noise. Like, oh yeah, there were tons of people there.
Wow, I didn't know that.
They loved us.
Was that on purpose?
What do you mean?
Like the whole like looking like there was nobody there in
no,
the video.
Ross
Did
is
he
just
frame it that way.
Ross is just brilliant.
Oh. Sweet.
Ross was like, I'll focus on the empty chairs instead of like the packed rows behind.
That's really funny.
It's super funny. It's classic O'Donovan.
I didn't even notice that. It's probably because I was in one of my moods before.
Oh yeah.
The panel.
Right before Aaron goes on stage, he's like, you have your head in your hands, and like a guy comes up to you, and he's like, hey man, can I get you anything? What'd you say? I'd like a high tree and a noose.
A noose and a dramatic tree.
And then the guy came over to me afterwards and he was like, is Aaron okay? Like, and I was like, yeah, when he's like this, just leave him alone. He'll just give him some space. He'll be fine.
I just like to imagine what's going on in that guy's mind when like he experiences that, and then I go on stage and I'm like, woo, hey everybody. like he's living a lie.
Well, no, that's the funny thing, because like you force yourself to be like that for like 3 seconds, and then you hear the crowd and you see him and you're like, oh, now and I actually am energized. But like, yeah, it was very funny to watch you to go through that.
Oh, that's good stuff.
You're pretty much my champion. You're my special dude.
People like to be like, oh man, oh man, he must be so depressed or something. I've always been like that.
Yeah, no, like I remember
years and years I've been like, I've been like, oh man, I don't care. I just whatever.
Well, there are times like, I hope this isn't like saying too much, but like I remember when we came back from a convention years ago. I won't say which one, but like you didn't get to enjoy yourself because it was just too crazy and you had too much businessy stuff to do, and you were really upset. And on the drive to the airport, we're all in the car together, and like you were like really quiet, and like your eyes were like wide open, and you were like staring out at nothing. And I was like, dude, you all right? And just like got no response whatsoever, like not even like a blink. You were just like somewhere else. And I looked at Susie and I was like, is this all right? And she was like, he's totally fine. Just give him some time. And and that was when we didn't know each other as well. And now I've become the he's totally fine, don't even worry about it guy. Oh, I love you, buddy. It's gonna be all right.
Oh man, yeah. Whenever I see those headphones on, I'm just like, all right. Guess I'll talk to him in an hour.
See you later, babies.
All right, next time.
Peace. I got you, girl.